First off, Rod, day one, how are things going so far?
I mean, I was a little nervous, but I think it's going well. We got over a little 225 kids. We can streamline some things a little bit better, but we're having fun. Morning session went great, doing the individual drills and whatnot. We fed them pretty good. We gave them a little talk. They're coming out here having fun doing the game. So a repeat tomorrow, and hopefully we can drive some of our little points to the kids for their future in upcoming years.
You know, how does it make you feel that you're not only giving back, but you're giving these kids such a fun week and putting smiles on their faces?
Well, that's what it's about. It's a game. I mean, it's a football game. The kids at this age are supposed to have fun, enjoy themselves. You know, hopefully they learn that they can come along with different ideas, different people who look differently, different economical backgrounds, and have one common goal when they come here. And if we can do that, and their end goal is they, kind of change their mindset of what hard work looks like, what friendship looks like, what self-belief looks like, then we're doing our jobs.
Obviously, this is through your nonprofit. Why is this special to you?
I mean, football has given me everything. Everything I have in my life is because of football. I've been in football from 9 years old until today. Everything I have is because of that sport. So giving back, if I didn't give back, I felt like I was being very selfish. So giving back to the kids, our motto for the kids, you see it on the back of their shirts, is I can, I will. It's really a self-belief. We want the kids to believe what they see in the mirror. And if they do that, we're heading in the right direction.
You know, throughout this week, you're going to have a lot of special guests coming here. What does it mean to you to have your friends, NFL players, coming here to help out?
Well, I mean, first of all, we've had over 25 guys play in the league. I mean, 1% of the 1%. We have 25 of those guys that are playing in the league or played in the league. And for those guys to come back and be a part of it is great. We got a really great coaching staff that's coming in for the high schoolers. They're going to learn a lot of football from those guys. So, everything that we have and all the friends that I have coming back and giving back to this community at Fort Wayne has been tremendous.
A lot of people helping out, making this week possible. Partnerships, anybody you want to thank?
Well, I mean, Parkview, God, let's go ways back. I mean, mid-90s until today, they jumped back on board and really allowed us to do this. Shelly Smith, I mean, without Shelly, oh my gosh, man, I don't know if we would have got this thing kicked off. I mean, so she's a bulldog, but those two individuals and all the other people that's helped out, from around here. But Parkview and Shelly are the main two that's really helped out. Just resurfacing and rekindling that relationship we had with Parkview, because they was a part of it way back in the 90s and early 2000s. For them to jump back on board and to be a part of the community again with us is really special.
Rod, you're a Hall of Famer, Super Bowl champion. The accolades go down. How does giving back rank among those accomplishments?
Well, I mean, if you don't give back to your community, aren't you selfish? So, I mean, for me to come back to my hometown and have the inaugural Hope Camp, it had to be here. I don't live here. I don't come back that often. My brother still lives here. Rest of my extended family still lives here. This is still home. This is still where I was born and raised and grew up until I was in my early 20s, and then I left. So this is still home, and I still want to give back.
Last one I have for you. How could you have benefited from a camp like this when you were their age?
Oh, man. I tell you what. I wouldn't have been a knucklehead for so long, maybe if I had a camp like this. But the process is what it is. Hopefully the kids learn something from this for this year, and we'll be back next year.
Awesome. Rod, anything else?
No, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate Fort Wayne community. Hopefully more people can get back to it next year, and we'll just keep having fun.
All right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate
it.
All right, Trai, so you've been out here for a little bit today. How much fun are you having out here?
I'm having a good time. I mean, other than being on the Snyder's field where they did some damage to me in high school on the football field, other than that, it's been great. The kids are out here having a good time. They're really taking the coaching in, and it's just a great day to be out here supporting Rod Woodson's camp and everything that it stands for.
Why did this mean so much to you to want you to get out here today?
This is how it started for me. I claimed to be a basketball player growing up in a football player's body and never developed a love for football until I got to Rod Woodson's camp. And when he brought all of his teammates, the Carnell Lakes, the Andre Hastings, and then some of the big stars, Dion and Ray Lewis and Marshall Faulk, coming here to little old Fort Wayne to come help and help train us and put on a show for us and teach us about the intricacies of being in the NFL, it really put that into me as a young football player or a young athlete. Put the love of football into me at that time, and I was able to build on that and have a career for myself.
Yeah, kind of going off of that, if these kids really want to listen this week and take notes, what can they benefit from this camp?
They can just listen. You can see somebody that walked down the hallways, walked in the same grass that you did, doing some of the same things that you did here in Fort Wayne, going to do big and great things. Like, this is a Hall of Famer, Rod Woodson, who was an Olympian at Purdue and then went on to win a Super Bowl in the league and build a Hall of Fame resume. I mean, you can't get any better than that. And listening to him, you won't get any better lessons than that. And he's bringing everybody in, me included, to teach all the little intricacies of what it takes to be an NFL player, what it takes to just be a good person, a good football player. Kids need to take all that in, soak it up, because this doesn't come around very often.
Since you've stepped off the NFL turf, what have you been up to?
Oh, Daddy Daycare is job number one. I got 3 great kids, 9, 7, and 4. My Maya, my Ava, and my Jordy, and then my wife. We're down to Atlanta now, and actually I'll be coaching for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this summer, doing an internship. So I've been staying busy, staying in the game of football. I've done some broadcasting work, but football has given me so much, and it keeps on giving.
Heading to Tampa, what made that the right move for you?
Well, I would like to think Tampa's kind of like Steelers South down there. Bruce Arians, the head coach, was my offensive coordinator and with Pittsburgh, and brought me over to Indy for that last year of my career to play O-line. And also the assistant O-line coach was my assistant in Pittsburgh. Antoine Randall-L's down there, Larry Foote. So a whole bunch of former teammates, Byron Leftwich. It just made total sense for me. And they reached out, asked if I was interested, and that's a lifetime opportunity of a lifetime, especially when you got old man Tom Brady who's still winning championships. So it'll be a great opportunity for me to keep on learning about behind the scenes as a coach.
Yeah, last one for you. Coming off of defending Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers, what do you think you can bring to a team like that?
Just to get the young guys, especially a way to how to approach O-line and how to be a professional. Also, I mean, I've won too, so I know a little bit about what it takes to maintain that and what kind of target you're going to have in your back coming off a championship season. So it's little things that I can bring to them. I hope that they can build off of it and maybe repeat while I'm there.
A Super Bowl champion teaching these young kids. Sir, anything else?
Just out here, have fun. That's the main thing. You got to be able to love the game out here and enjoy the game. Being in this 90-degree weather, it can really weigh on you. But as you can see, we got a nice little breeze. God it, I think, is a football fan as well, because he brought the good weather and all the kids are having fun. So
good deal. Thank you so much, Trai. Appreciate you.